Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to your Monday night, 8 p.m. Ladies Night with Rawne on Cut It Up Music presents Ladies Night. We got our guest tonight, and our guest tonight is Keldamuzik. She is not only a music artist, rapper, singer. She is also a film producer. She's an actress. She has her own podcast talk show as well, her own TV show. She does it all. She's an entrepreneur. She's the CEO of her own company and one of the amazing ladies that we have straight out of the Bay Area of NorCal. So we're going to get into this. I'm meeting her for the first time, and you guys get to join me because I think it's pretty awesome. We all work in the studios that we're here, and so, just by networking, we get to meet a lot of new, amazing people. And so we have Keldamuzik, and I got to check her out, you guys. You guys really got to check her out. You're going to find her on YouTube,
Twitter,
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and probably LinkedIn.
Yep.
Keldamuzik, Keldamusik, right?
Z-I-K.
So Keldamuzik. All right, so we're going to get started. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Coming here, Ladies Night with Rawne and Cut It Up Music. So I want to let you guys know also, thank you so much. She's got Girls Night and the gear. Gonna be rocking it, guys.
Just for you.
I'm gonna have to just put that on real quick.
And I dropped off some more t-shirts here for anyone else who wants a couple.
So if you guys really want to rock the gear, just hit us up in the inbox, Cut It Up Music. You can go ahead and let them know what your size is and how to get that to you. But I want to get into Keldamuzik because I have seen, so she's got 3 albums. You got 3 albums up on YouTube. And the latest one you just dropped in 2010. But you're in the studios working on new stuff.
Yes, I'm working on new stuff. I was on hiatus for a bit and didn't record any albums. I was doing a couple singles here and there, but now I'm back in the studio.
How's it feel?
Yeah, you know what? It feels brand new again because it's just like, oh wow, like I'm here and I'm recording again. But it feels like home back in the studio.
Nice.
And being on stage, doing all these online concerts that I've been doing. It's like I'm back at home again, being Keldamuzik again.
Have you felt like you've been away from yourself for some time?
Yeah, for some time. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
In what way? Like mentally, spiritually?
Mentally, just, I put the music to the side for a little bit and I started doing film production and TV production and kind of, just drifted away from music a little bit. But now I'm back.
So you branched off a little bit.
Yes.
So now is there a balance there, or did you kind of loosen the reins on one?
Yeah, there's a balance now. So I'm doing music and I have the podcast and I'm producing films, but I'm still known as a music artist, a hip hop artist, and that's where I start. That's what got me to where I am now. You know what I mean? To producing films, doing the TV shows and stuff. That's what got me where I am now. So yeah.
And so now you're back, kind of into your skin, if you will.
Yes.
To kind of like say, hey, this is kind of where I started.
Yeah.
So do you feel that you have like a new energy about your music?
I do.
Do you have new producers?
Yes. Well, I'm working with the same producers I worked with years ago, and I'm glad that they've caught up on the music scenery now, so they know what's in right now. They're not producing the same stuff that they produced 10 years ago.
Right.
They know, what a lot of these other artists sound like, so they're able to emulate that and make new sounds
build those
for me.
beats.
Yeah,
Nice. Now, do you get involved with those and say, I kind of want it more like this or like that?
Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's a true artist. I think that's a really awesome thing to be able to do as an artist and as a female artist, to be able to get in there and not just take anybody's beat, but to actually hear the sound that you're going to be on and have something to do with it as well, other than just the lyrics.
Yeah, that's true.
So when you're playing both those roles, I'm sure it's very natural. So do you kind of just jump in and let them know, or do they kind of run it by you first?
They run it by me first. Like, shout out to my producer, Rad Productions. He'll just send me a bunch of beats, like 10 beats. And then he'll let me know, hey, if I need to alter, or fix any of them, add more instruments here, there, more bass, just let me know. But for the most part, when he sends me the music, it's already spot on the way I like it.
Nice.
But yeah, in the earlier days, I did have more input on my music. Like, I would sit there with my producers and build the beat with them.
Oh, nice.
But now it's just more like, hey, give me what you have, and if it fits to my liking, to what I want to record to, then I'm going to record to it.
And how do you find your lyrics? Like, how do you come up with your content?
It's all based on the music. I let the music drive me.
Okay.
Yeah, like for instance, I have a new song called "Can't Keep Up," featuring my boy Highland. Shout out to Highland. And I let the music drive me to write the lyrics.
Nice.
Based on the instruments.
On the feeling of that and the vibe that you get.
Exactly. Yes.
What would you say to any of our ladies out there that are kind of looking to kind of take that risk and make that jump to say, I really want to do this for myself? If it's something that, they're up and coming, maybe they're kind of in the closet about it, maybe they're nervous to share their craft. What is something that you would tell them to kind of push through that?
It's funny you mentioned that because I started a nonprofit organization called the Diva Outreach, and we haven't quite started it yet, but we have the website up and running. But it's where I go into schools and I teach art classes to girls who want to get in the music industry, who want to become writers, who want to, songwriters, who want to become music producers, who want to sing, who want to rap, who want to do poetry.
Yes.
And that's where I feel like I can give my full undivided attention and advice that they need.
Right, to those ladies who are interested.
Exactly.
Right.
So my advice to, women who want to go into the music industry is you have to stay strong, stick to your craft, and hone your craft.
Yeah.
Don't depend on people to help you think You have to think for yourself.
Unless they're a singer and then they need a ghostwriter. That's the only caveat I think to that.
And there's plenty of ghostwriters out there.
Happens.
So yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys definitely want to come with originality, and I think that's something that I really appreciate and actually look at for a lot of artists is originality, and they come with their own style. So that a lot of people I've heard too. I mean, and it's okay. Sometimes they'll take somebody else's melody and rhythm and cadence, and then they'll put their own words to it. That technically isn't, to me, originality in a sense, but it is changing the lyrics, which is okay. But for the most part, I think it's pretty cool that you actually get to go in and teach these girls. Now, do they have to sign up ahead of time, or?
That's what we're trying to work out. Like, their parents have to sign up for them because they're all still minors. This is, high school and middle school.
Nice.
So their parents have to sign up for them, and they have to meet the requirements. Like, you have to have at least a 3.0 grade point average. And you have to, be attending school every day. Not
just basically be on top of your game.
Exactly.
Because it's extracurricular activity.
Yes, extracurricular activity.
Yeah. But in the same respect, being an extracurricular activity is going to make you a better student. It is going to make you a better person because you're able to be human in your craft and in your creation, and that's what humans do. We create. So, in your creativeness, so I read in your bio, like 5 years old. So, now, being 5 years old, you have to be acclimated to a particular environment. What was that for you?
Well, so my mom, she wasn't quite the stage mom, but she's the one who got me in the business at 5 years old. And she took me to all my photo shoots, acting schools, enrolled me in all these, acting schools and everything. And I didn't even know what I was getting myself into. I was just like,
okay, Mom.
Right.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, Mom. But she started enrolling me in all these acting schools and dealing with different agents and producers and directors. And at the age of 4 or 5 years old, I was reading Kellogg commercials, Cheerios commercials, Cocoa Puff commercials.
Right.
And I'm just like, I should be outside playing with my friends and hanging out. You know what I mean? But I'm here stuck at home reading this commercial over and over again that I really don't care to read.
That's pretty awesome you were reading at that age.
Yeah, but I was reading at that age. And I got used to it. I actually fell in love with it. But I decided to do it on my own terms after a while.
What did that look like, your own terms?
So
you created it.
Right. So it was, she put me in the game at 5, and then between 5 and 10, that's when I was doing my thing. And then after that, I took a break. I started writing music, started getting into modeling.
Okay.
Because I was a little bit skinnier back then. I was a model.
You are a model.
Hey,
you still model all your stuff too.
Right, still all my stuff, yeah. And so then I started writing, and I actually recorded an R&B album with this producer named Tom Jackson when I was 18. And then after that, when I moved to Oakland, from San Jose to Oakland, that's where Keldamuzik was born, and I started rapping. And that's when I released 4 hip-hop albums through Loud Dust Recordings.
And that is what also took you around the world to to
Tokyo,
to Tokyo,
and the
to
Caribbean.
Jamaica,
The Caribbean, yeah,
the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And so, how did that come about for you? And like when that came to your doorstep,
yeah.
what was it like for you to go there?
So I'm a businesswoman too, and I do a lot of business calls, emails, and I started just doing business outreach, booking outreach to people overseas. I started sending them emails, developing proposals, press kits, and it's, a lot of artists don't do this, but I had the business mind because I had the business background.
And you wanted to go.
Exactly.
You were like, I need to go somewhere.
Right.
Where can I put myself?
Right. So I'm reaching out to all these promoters in Tokyo and Caribbean, and I'm having a couple people biting on saying, yeah, we do want you out here. And then people just following, the buzz. Hey, I heard you were out in Barbados. We want you to come to Antigua now.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I heard you were out in Antigua. We want you to come to St. Martin now. Hey, you were in St. Martin. Did you want to open up for Lloyd in Tokyo?
You're out here. Might as well and come around the world.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it was just one thing happening after another. It was crazy.
So you didn't even think about it as it started to just really
unfold.
unfold.
It just started
and
happening. People just started contacting me. People just started contacting me.
That sounds so much like fun.
It was. Except for St. Martin, I got massive mosquito bites, and I had to keep taking hot showers 3 times a day. Ouch.
Ow.
But it was so much fun.
Oh,
shout out to all the promoters who invited me to the Caribbean. I had a blast, and it was an experience, and I performed at some of the police stadium in Antigua with Jacques.
How many days did you stay in each place?
Each place was about a week and a half.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
And how many times did you perform in that period of time?
About 3 or 4. And they would have me, for instance, Antigua, they had me on Good Morning Antigua.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Which is just like us get Good Morning America.
Okay.
I was on Good Morning Antigua. I performed and interviewed and had sponsors sponsor me outfits and everything.
This is very cool. And I think that's actually one you can find on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
You guys can check that out, actually. I saw a little bit of it, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and my YouTube is youtube.com/Keldamuzik presents.
That's KELDAMUZIK. So if you're looking for it, it's one word, Keldamuzik. Presents.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, check it out. She's got a lot of videos. Her albums, she's got 3 albums uploaded there. And yeah, I want to get into a few other things because I know that, it's always a journey for a woman in the music industry. And then you got to fight off a whole lot of, BS, I want to say. But how was that for you, the struggle of being a woman in the industry and just kind of having the hound dogs just all over the place?
Well, definitely being a female in the hip-hop industry, in a male-dominated industry, it was, I've always had males work behind me, so it was they would speak for me.
Like brothers and stuff?
Yeah, or just business partners.
Okay.
So people wouldn't try to get at me or take me for granted or anything. It was just more
try to smooth talk you and get you to be
they were like, oh, well, her partner is a male and he's her manager, so I'm not going to try to get at her or, say something slick to her. So
it helped to have a manager.
Exactly.
Okay.
It helps to have a male manager representing you.
Was there ever a time that you had to actually manage yourself and deal with those kinds of issues?
Oh, yeah. And, during those times, the male would try to hit on me or, why don't we go out on a date or, I'll make some music if, this and that happens. And it's just
quid pro quos, guys. Quid pro quos are a no-no.
Right.
I actually have some lyrics about that. You got a quid pro quo, keep it on a roll. Because, they think the quid pro quo is going to keep it on a roll because, if a female bites and then they roll with it, it's just going to be that way all the time. And so, ladies, if you think that you're going to keep getting something after you decide that you don't want to do that, you shouldn't just do it in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, keep it professional, because people will try to utilize those. And if you're using it, hey, some women use it to their advantage too.
Yeah.
So, either way. But if it's something that you don't want to invite into your space and place and, you don't like it, just letting you know. You open to it, you opened a can of worms, and you can either say, hey, I'm going to have to lose that contact later,
Yeah.
or you just keep it professional and they're either going to respect you and work with you, or you just lose the contact anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lose contact anyways, forget about him.
You know, sometimes it just has to happen that way.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
still being successful, you're on the rise.
Yeah.
So you're creating new stuff, you know, because you're just a master creator of your life.
I can't stop.
So what are you looking for as far as your new projects coming up?
So right now I'm doing the Diva Talk Tonight podcast, and that stems from the Diva Talk Tonight show that I had on Coffee TV and KTSF.
Okay.
I was doing that for about 4 years, and that's when I took a break from my music.
Okay, yes.
But, you know, after a while, I just said, you know what? I'd rather do a podcast. It's a lot more easier as far as, like, you know, booking guests and interviewing them. And we just go live on Facebook. Whereas, you know, when I was doing the whole Diva Talk production, it was like a real production.
Yes.
Like 15
on the set.
people, have to check in people, who's running late, who needs footage of this and that, whatever.
Check the angles,
It
the
was
lighting, the mics.
Exactly. It was way too much.
Everything.
But now I just do the podcast where I have a couple of my girlfriends come in. We just have a conversation about the, you know, most latest events that are going on, and boom, that goes live on Facebook, and that's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's very,
and so it
very
leaves
different,
room.
huh?
Yeah, exactly. And it just leaves me room to focus more on my music. And I'm also producing a couple films coming up.
I was going to ask you about that next. So
Okay.
perfect lead-in.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Because I was going to say, I noticed that you're also working on film producing and writing films. So, yeah, go ahead, elaborate. I'm curious.
So the first film I produced was called Love the Original Way, and that made it into the Black Hollywood Resource Film Festival.
Nice.
And
can they find that anywhere to check out on a link?
When they go on Keldamuzik Presents.
Okay.
On my YouTube, they'll be able to find the film on there. It's a short film.
Okay.
Yep, Love the Original Way. That was my first film, and that made it to the festival. And I got to do a Q&A in front of people, and you know, I'm a newly filmmaker, so I don't, you know much about filmmaking, but people were asking me questions. How did you get the film together? What kind of budget did you have? Who was behind you? And it's just like, you know, you gotta make stuff happen on your own.
You really
You know what I mean? You can't depend on people. Like, I'm a mover, I'm a shaker.
And you're not going to wait for anybody.
Not at all. Like, I'll create another project.
Entrepreneur, business owner, you got ideas, visions,
Yeah.
you got projects. Yeah.
I keep myself busy.
Yes.
And people are like, oh, you're working. It's like, no, I just keep myself busy.
Right.
What are you doing? You know what I mean?
Keeping ourselves busy.
But that's what I was doing with the film. And I made another film called Whose Right Is It Anyway?
Okay.
And that premiered at the Roxy Theater in San Francisco. I think that was that wasn't in Castro. Well, it premiered at the Roxy Theater and then another theater in Castro.
Okay.
And I'm working on another film right now called Lo and Behold.
Lo and Behold.
Lo and Behold.
And what kind of, so what were like, was it a drama, action, like what
Drama and suspense.
Okay, drama and suspense is Lo and Behold?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
What was the other two?
The other, Love the Original Way was a rom-com, romantic comedy.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
okay, and that's the one you guys check out, the skit.
Yep.
And then
And then Whose Right Is It Anyway? That was just pure comedy.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. It was.
I actually received a request. I was previewing your music around others, and somebody thought, and it's funny that you do comedy skits and comedy shows, because they thought it would be cool to hear a comedy rap from you.
Oh!
You know how like Adam Sandler does like comedy stuff, comedy raps? There's like a few artists out there that do comedical type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh man, some of the lyrics are actually kind of funny. It's interesting, but I was like, man, she went to, like, you were talking about Teletubbies and stuff. I was like, oh my goodness. And so it was kind of interesting, some of the things that you do throw in there. So that's why I asked, like, you know, where do you get the content so the music moves you, things that you're mentioning. But I think it was kind of cool. But actually, you don't really hear too many songs by females that are comedy. So if you ever decide to do that, I think that would be kind of interesting, actually.
Yeah, it might be interesting. Look, I dabble into different things. Like, as a matter of fact, I did a voiceover for the Oakland Hills Fire Department.
Oh, nice.
A good friend of mine called me, and he was like, hey, you have the perfect voice for this. And it's for, all the fires that go around in Oakland and Berkeley Hills.
Yeah.
And so I had to read like a 12-page drive piece just voiceover.
I always wanted to do that for books. I want to do audiobooks.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I'm an audio learner sometimes. So it's like sometimes I'm so busy in my brain that I want to sit and read the book. But like while it inspires me at like a certain point, and I kind of want to get up and go do something, but I still want to listen and like see what's going on with the book if I'm washing dishes or something. But not a lot of books are on audio.
Yeah.
So when you're doing voiceovers, I think that's pretty awesome to be able to do something like that for Oakland's department, fire department.
And it was a really dry piece, and I had to record for
Fun
about
stuff.
6 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just reading all of this dialogue about how to protect yourself from Oakland fires and how to prevent Oakland fires from coming. But I was just like, wow, I have another skill. I do voiceovers.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And so, I'm looking forward to seeing like your films that's coming out. I want to check out your other small skits. I haven't got a chance to check out your films yet, but I did check out your music. I got to, check out your bio and stuff on Facebook. You guys check out her bio on Facebook because, it's pretty much there. It lets you guys know, what she's about, who she is, what she does, and some of her history. And I like the way it's written because it really helps you be kind of personal with her when you don't really know her, and so you get to be a little personal with her as far as like her career goes, and it's very cool. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Her, because Her, they have also a kind of like a history, it's a recorded history of what she's been doing from such a young age as well. So when I saw that, since 5 years old, I thought, early start, and so it's very amazing to see what it does when parents really can rear their children and get them like interested in something at a young age, whether they take to it or not. It might sometimes come back to them because like it did for you later. So I think any of you ladies out there are young moms, and you're trying to encourage your daughters. You're trying to encourage them to get out of the grit of the mundane crap in the world, to where they're not inspired. There's no creativity that's provided, allowed them to go and be creative. I think this is a great example, Keldamuzik being here and her story of being, so young. So at 5 years old, her mom was taking her to these things, and look at her now. She's a business owner, young business owner, and she's still creating. She's still doing many, many things for you guys to come check out. And now she's going to be out there educating our youth and having this art class with them.
Yes.
So when you say art class, is it just music art?
Yes, for the most part, it's music art.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you bring beats for them and stuff?
No, but I'm hoping to do a showcase at the end of at the end of the term.
Yeah.
And being able to bring out a lot of producers and people in the music industry to watch them and hopefully scout
Work
them.
with them, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to perform today, but you
No, not
guys
today.
can catch Keldamuzik come back. We will have her run through another day. She's going to perform for us live, so you guys will be able to catch that.
Keldamuzik. Same thing every time, but better.
Seems like you placing your hands on anything that you want to. I know you're feeling my vibe, babe, and you know that I want you. I'm taking all the loving you giving it back in return. If you don't know how I get down, boy, today you gon' learn. I've been feeling the way that you feel when you come around me. Since the feeling is mutual, baby, we gon' do that thing. We gon' see how our bodies can complement each one tonight. In the morning we wake up and glad that we swipe right. Swipe right, swipe right, swipe right. I'm so glad that we swipe right. Swipe right, swipe right, swipe right. And you know that we swipe right. Swipe right, swipe right, swipe right. I'm so glad that we swipe right. Yeah, swipe right, swipe right. I pick up the phone when you call. When you text, I text right back you. I'm feeling a little bit closer. Feeling like it's something I had to. My hotline is playing for you. Nothing to please you won't do. You go out your way to all the heat. Let's just see how our bodies can complement each one tonight. In the morning we wake up and glad that we swipe right. Swipe right, swipe right, swipe right. I'm so glad that we swipe right. Swipe right, swipe right, swipe right. And you know that we swipe right. Swipe right, swipe right, swipe right. I'm so glad that we swipe right. Swipe right, swipe right, swipe right, swipe. And you know that we swipe right, swipe right, swipe right, swipe. I'm so glad that we swipe right, yeah.
Hey, you know we got it going on, me and you on the phone, and whenever we conversate, we ain't never alone. We get a fly spot to meet up, we chill and relax, we attach. You got my bag like the back of a hatchback. React to the way that you dispatch the rest, just to give me attention and relieve the stress. It's been a long day, gonna be a long night, just as long as you treat me right. Alright, for real.
Swipe right, swipe right, swipe. I'm so glad that we swipe right. Swipe right, swipe right, swipe. And you know that we swipe right. Swipe right, swipe right, swipe. I'm so glad that we swipe right. We're on the set of Diva Talk Tonight. We have the lovely Diva Dive, this crew, one of our guests. Hello.
Hello.
Wait, that didn't sound right.
The show is Diva Talk Tonight, Sunday nights at Coffee TV, and the beautiful host is here. Diva, you are a diva, Keldamuzik, but you're the good kind of diva.
I am.
The goddess diva. And I know
you.
that your natural curiosity really is what brings you to this place. So tell us about the show, how it came to be and stuff.
Yes, so it's an entertainment variety talk show. So I interview guests of different industry backgrounds, and then we have comedy sketches in between.
Fun. So
Yes.
what's life if not you're filled with laughter and music?
Oh, gosh.
And honey, you're a recording artist as well.
That's right. Yes, I've toured all around the world, and now I've developed a talk show, and I'm here to promote others as well.
That's fantastic.
Thank
So
you.
you're spreading your talent around
Yes.
in this really positive way. Diva Talk Tonight, Sundays at Coffee TV. And I want people to kind of get even a deeper sense of you,
Yes.
certainly by watching the show, but where can they go to find out more about you?
Yes, so you can either go to the talk show website, divatalktonight.net, or my personal website, keldamuzik.net.
Okay, and I bet people can find you on Facebook and social media as well.
Google Keldamuzik, you'll find me everywhere.
Anything that's pressing for you, you know, as you get ready to approach the schools and these youth, and you know, something that you want to say to not only the youth but their parents,
Well,
and the faculty.
Okay. Well, definitely you want to keep your kids in curricular activities. That's what keeps them going, because it's a hobby that could end up turning into a career.
Yes.
And that's what happened for me. You know, not all of us love school,
Right.
but we have to go to school. We have to get our education. That's most important. But at the same time, if you want to pursue a hobby on the side that could end up being a career for you later, then, you know, it's great to start now. But as long as you keep your grades up. When I was a kid, my mom signed me up with John Robert Powers, which was a...
Oh, I did my daughter's too.
Yeah, they're...
I remember going to John Robert Howard myself.
Yeah.
That was the modeling agency back in the day, you guys.
Right. And they were more of a school,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you know what I mean? If you did really well, they would help you get jobs. But I remember my grade point average was really low, and so they didn't accept me. And so that's what forced me to become really good at, you know, getting my grades up.
Nice.
And then finally I was able to take their classes because they said, you are not able to enter our classes unless you have a 3.0 grade point average.
So that's why that's your standard.
That's what motivated
I love
me.
it.
That's what
I
motivated
love
me.
it.
Yeah. So, you know, keep the grades up, you guys. And if you want to pursue anything in the entertainment industry, just know it's a risky business. Nothing's guaranteed. But if you keep your mind to it and you do a lot of research and study behind it, anything could happen. And that goes with any industry. If you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a nurse, you want to be a police officer, you just have to study and research. And same thing with the entertainment industry.
Be a strong individual in yourself, because you're going to come up across a lot of roadblocks, people that are maybe haters or people that just don't want to help you. And you know, they may give you no's, they may be your challenges, they may be your roadblocks, but you just stay persistent, stay strong in yourself with your confidence and true to yourself, have faith in yourself, trust yourself, and you guys can push through so many things and do so many amazing things, travel the world and meet so many amazing people, and just like be able to share your creations with the world. I think that's so cool.
Yes, thank you. Yes. No, it was just a blessing. Again, being in the entertainment industry, I applied my marketing skills to the music business, and I started contacting promoters, event planners, organizers worldwide. And eventually someone said, hey, look, we want you to come perform in our country. We think this will be beneficial to our country. Yeah. And not to mention...
They love American hip-hop around the world, guys.
Yes.
They love American hip-hop.
They love it. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. If they could have any American, like not any American, but like ones that they really enjoy and like, they will totally bring them out there.
Yes.
So it's very cool.
Yeah, totally. And when I went on tour with Lloyd in Tokyo, for me, that was just, that topped off everything.
Because you saw what it can do for you.
Yeah, I felt like I was him.
Right.
Like
well,
getting
yeah,
catered to, and
yeah.
you know, being on that level. You know what I mean? And I know you're supposed to feel that way anyway when you're somebody, but you know, he's still Lloyd. So I just felt like I was him. Like, wow, we're performing at 3 different islands all over Tokyo. We're getting flown here and there, driven here and there. Fans everywhere, just ready for you to come out, taking pictures. Like, it was amazing. It was an amazing experience.
And it's still going.
Yes.
And it's still going. She's got new music coming out. She's got new films coming out. Please make sure you guys follow her. I'm going to let her give you all her handles.
Yes. So you can reach me on my website, keldamuzik.com. That's KELDAMUZIK.com. And you can reach me on all the major platforms, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, under Keldamuzik. You'll find me. You can Google me, Keldamuzik. I'm everywhere. Everywhere.
That's KELDAMUZIK. Keldamuzik presents. You guys can find her. And make sure you guys hit that button below, subscribe to Cut It Up Music, and check out Ladies Night with Rawne every Monday night, 8 o'clock. And you guys can also check out Cut It Up Music and their other shows that they have going on that bring you all the latest music that we have from music artists all over Northern California, all over I guess we're getting music from everywhere, you know, but we started with California. We started with NorCal. We got music from SoCal. We're getting music from other states across the nation, and with friends around the world, it's not that hard to get those links. So we've got international music for you guys as well. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to Cut It Up Music. Check out. You guys get 5 hours of music every week, if not more. And so you guys got Ladies Night. This is our second show. I'm so happy to bring to you guys Keldamuzik, and you guys are able to see her, and you guys will get a chance to check her out live music another day soon. But for now, you know, keep watch on her. Find her everywhere, Keldamuzik, because she's got new stuff coming on for you guys, and she's got a lot of great stuff that's already out there for you guys to enjoy already. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Also, you guys, check it out. She's got Girls Night. We're a Ladies Night, but we got Girls Night. So,
and we have more t-shirts. So if you guys want to log in, and we can give you the first 5 people that log in, we have t-shirts for you guys. Girls Night Out t-shirts.
Yep. And if you guys are an artist, ladies, and are interested in being a guest on Ladies Night with Rawne, you guys can go ahead, hit subscribe, send us a message, and let us know that. You know, give us a little bio about yourself, let us know what you do, and we'll go from there. But looking forward to bringing you so many more amazing women with Ladies Night and being able to just hang out and inspire you guys, bring you our stories, and let you know that you can do whatever you dream. Whatever you dream. The world, we have no limits. There are no limits except for your limits. Whatever limits you put on yourself. So, we're going to keep rocking. I want to cheers to you. Cheers, you guys. Cheers to you. And cheers just for being awesome.
For being totally awesome.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. That's Ladies Night. It's been real fun.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you came. Thank you
you
so
for
much.
having me.
She just got through rehearsing, you guys. And she was recording in the other studio, and we're really happy that she actually squeezed us into her agenda today. So, very cool.
I'm happy you guys squeezed me into your agenda.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be cool. But
awesome.
yeah, you guys, check it out Monday nights, 8 p.m. We're always here. See you then.